December 24th, 2025. I found that because I'm so lonely and because sometimes I enjoy making these videos, that like my camera becomes my friend, right? And I'll just share memories and stories. Like I'm watching It's a Wonderful Life on one of the streaming services there. And if you know the story of It's a Wonderful Life, it's just like, what would the world be like if I wasn't here? And think of the difference you made in the world just by being here. And because I'm so lonely all the time, I just think about that way too much. I do stop and reflect about the difference I've made for people, but I know that I have made a difference for people. And I'm not just patting myself on the back, I guess, but it's just good to remember that, like, 2 winters ago, Gene Prosco gave me a call. He was stuck in his driveway. So I drove out there in a blizzard or whatever it was, my 4x4, and I pulled him out of his own driveway. Right? I have lots of stories and experiences like that. So there are people's lives who have been enriched just because I'm here, just because I was available. I had a friend of mine a couple years ago, and I seen that he was off. Something was wrong. I didn't know what it was. And I kind of confronted him about it, but like I care and I see that something's wrong with you. And he told me, well, yeah, he'd seen a scene in a movie where somebody had hung themselves, and it reminded him of a tragic experience that happened in his past with a relative, and just that it was affecting him. And he appreciated that I noticed that day. Now, I don't know long term what kind of difference that made, and maybe he would have been fine that day even if I hadn't noticed. But I'm glad I did. I have those experiences in my memories. Even though right now it's Christmas Eve and I'm alone and I'm sad about how things are going with my person because I didn't want them to go this way at all, and there's nothing I can do about it, it seems. And so it is what it is, and I'm sad about that. But I know that I've made a positive difference in lots of lives, and that I'm going to go help my nephews live their best life the next couple months here. I'm going to make a positive difference in their life. And whether or not they appreciate it now, they might not, because they're just little kids. But 20 years from now, 30 years from now, they'll remember that time their Auntie Darci came down and helped them out. You never know what difference your life is going to make for someone else's. So just keep being the best version of yourself, and that's all you can do. Anyway, Darci's Reflections. Peace.